Okay, guys, so I have been waiting to do these videos for quite a long time. And I finally just sat down and decided to start recording. So we're going to see how these things turn out. We're doing a series called How to Make Money on YouTube. And there's going to be different videos on this marketing, social marketing. It's going to talk about the good, the bad, the 12 years of me being in YouTube. I'm going to give you all the secrets. I'm going to tell you all the mistakes I made. I'm going to tell you how to deal with haters. I'm going to tell you all that stuff. I'm going to tell you from my perspective. So I'm going to be starting this series. So be sure to subscribe to my channel. These videos, since they're not cooking videos and I do a cooking show, these videos are going to be uploaded on Saturdays. And as they come out, I don't know how often I'll release these videos. I'm going to do them one at a time. I was going to write a book, but since I do video and I love video and I live in video, I'm going to release them in videos. So today's video is kind of just an intro to the series, all right? And I thought about selling a book, but I figured why not just give it away? I've been blessed, so why not bless somebody else? I'm going to answer all the questions that people ask me daily. It's funny because like the number one question I get asked about YouTube, it's like number one question of all time is, how do you make money on YouTube? So many people still don't realize that when you watch YouTube videos, a commercial plays. And I'm not sure about the breakdown, but every time a commercial plays in front of one of my cooking videos, I get, I think 55%, and Google, who owns YouTube, they get 45% of the ad revenue. So that little bit, it's just a couple of pennies at a time, that adds up. Well, I have well over 1,000 videos on one channel, well over 500 on another channel, and they're just constantly being watched every day. And they're just accumulating money. And that's what pays my salaries. So that's how you make money on YouTube. Now, people come to me and go, hey, I want to get started on YouTube, Unfortunately, the number one reason people do YouTube is for the wrong reasons. I got started because I just wanted to promote my barbecue sauce. So my brother calls me one day and says, hey, why don't you, there's a channel called YouTube, why don't you do a cooking tip and then at the end do a commercial on your barbecue sauce? So use these videos to plug your barbecue sauce business. I didn't know I could make a dime on YouTube, so I just started. I filmed 3 videos. It was how to peel an egg, how to cut a pineapple, and how to cut an onion without crying, which was a total farce. I was completely wrong in that video. I looked like a total dork in the very beginning, 12 years ago, and people started watching. So I started doing cooking tips. We started reviewing stuff. We started doing little by little, and it became a show. And it just grew from there. And so anyway, I didn't do it for the money because I didn't know there was money in it. But I got a call from Google. They said, hey, you want to be a Google partner? I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, I'd love to be a Google partner. And I'm like, what's a Google partner? And they explained, we'll put commercials in front of your videos and we'll share the revenue with you. And I'm like, okay. So that's how I got started. But basically, if you want to do, I don't care if you teach piano, I don't care if you do knitting, I don't care if you do car repairs, I don't care if you're a painter, whatever your talent is, you do YouTube for the love. You do it for the love. Don't do it for the money. Because I promise you, if you do it for the money, you won't last. And your channel will be gone by next year. So whatever you love to do, you like to sing, then sing on YouTube. You like to dance, and dance on YouTube. It doesn't matter. Each one of us has our own talents. I love to cook, so I cook on YouTube. But whatever you do it for the love. So put it out there on YouTube. No, you'll never make a dime. And go in with the attitude, I want to share what I know with other people, or I want to promote what I do if I'm trying to break in to Nashville music scene. And then I'll be singing to YouTube for the next year or so. Okay? So let me just give you a few tips today about getting started. Okay, number one, everything is consistency. There are 2 things: consistency and quality. Okay, you can't just go on YouTube and blah 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 and say stupid stuff. it ain't ever going to go anywhere. Nobody's going to subscribe to your channel. Make sure you have something good to say. And I don't care if you're doing the headline news like Philip DeFranco does or whatever your thing is, okay? And number two, you've got to be consistent. If you're not ready to do a video, at minimum one video a week, I recommend everybody. Unless you're doing some really elaborate work, then it may be one video a month. I don't know. I know, what is it? Peter Holland, he does a cappella singing and he edits. He puts in 100 hours for one video. He puts in a lot of work. So his don't come out as often, but when it comes out, it's really good. It's like, is it Pentatonics? I think it's Pentatonics. He sang with them and he's just like them. So he's very talented, great guy. But anyway, so if you're not ready to do one a week, number two tip is if you're not ready to not earn a penny for the first year, because it takes you a while. Right now, there's always stipulations to making money on YouTube. You got to have, right now, the filming of this video, you got to have 1,000 subscribers and is it 4,000 watch minutes? Oh no, watch hours. 4,000 watch hours, that's like 250,000 watch minutes. If you're consistent, that will accumulate. If you're doing good topics, that will accumulate. Your subscribers will grow. You don't worry about it. Once you get the minutes, I promise you got the subscribers. Don't ever worry about subscribers. Just worry about people watching your videos and they'll subscribe because it's free to subscribe. So be sure to ask them to subscribe to your videos. But basically, you got to put in about a year's worth of work to reach that point that YouTube says, well, we can't put a commercial in front of your videos. And once again, if you're doing it for the love, you don't really care how long it takes. But anyway, and I'll teach you about other revenue streams too, how to make money elsewhere if this becomes a business for you, how you can make money elsewhere. And we'll work on all that in future videos. But I have the breakdown and I can tell you all, I got all the topics. It's all written out in book format. But I will be just kind of touching on everything, little at a time. I don't know how many videos this will be. This is going to be exciting. It's going to be a great topic. You know, if you want to make money, you want to make a living at it, be ready to put the work in first. That's the hardest part. I have probably helped 50 to 60 people start YouTube. I get asked every day, but 50 to 60 people honestly wanted to do it and started to do it and failed miserably. They just didn't stick with it. I don't know why. Everybody has a different reason why, whether it's life or they need to go to work and go do something else. That's fine. But basically, so here's my recommendations on getting started. Okay. Since you're not making any money in the very beginning of YouTube and you're starting YouTube, go with what you have. I do a whole channel on my phone. My entire channel is filmed on my phone. Every video I do. Use your phone camera for now. When I first started, I had these little photo bulbs that would light up my kitchen, and it was the ugly green kitchen in California, and they were like just photo bulbs. And I bought the 2 photo bulbs. I was using a little Canon Vixia. That was my first camera. I had a little flip screen so I could see myself. But I mean, use what you got. I don't care if it's a phone and it's a lamp with no lampshade. Those are good for lighting. Or go get the LED desk lamps and point them at you. Just start with whatever you got. Trust me, you want to grow with your channel. Don't try and get all the expensive equipment right up front. We're going to do this channel. We're going to buy the best lights they got. We're going to buy the Canon 5D camera. We're going to do this. We're going to do the best microphone you can find. The microphone I have right now on my show is a $27 microphone. My buddy Charles Caputo, who I started the Fish Hook channel with, he told me about it, and it's amazing. And I have it hanging right above my head. You can't see it. It's off camera. I don't have it right now. But in the kitchen, it's hanging somewhere to where it can pick up the audio, and it works really good, and I do all my shows on that microphone. So I thought, $27, so I bought another one. So when I move the camera around, I'm not where I need to be standing to catch the microphone. I just plug in the second microphone I bought, and it can go anywhere I want it to. So there's a lot of great designs. If you have any questions with regards to any of these videos, you can go to cookingwithjack.com. You can contact me at my email address. You can do any way, shape, or form. I'm on Facebook. You can privately write me on Facebook. You can write me Instagram, or you can write me on Twitter. But basically, realize that there's work to be done if you want to do YouTube. Is YouTube fun? Yeah, but it's a lot of work. And the biggest thing you need to be ready to do is market yourself. Because something I tell all my friends, you're not at the top of anybody's list. You're not. Nobody cares. You're at the bottom. You're at the top of your own list. So you got to have shirts made with your TV, with your YouTube channel. I had a picture of barbecue ribs on the side of my van, and all my stuff promoted my channel. Every barbecue jar had the Cooking with Jack show on the bottle. You're always promoting. I got Cooking with Jack hats. We got tons of stuff. So we're always marketing the show. I've been on ABC News. Wherever you can get an opportunity to be because of what you do. I've gone to the Home and Garden show, and I've cooked there for the public, and I've handed out recipe cards, and I've done so much over 12 years. So I have a lot to share with you, but we're just going to talk today in today's video about you doing it. Realize that if you're doing it to make money, it's going to be about a year, unless you're doing like gaming or comedy or makeup. Those are a little bit faster. You'll probably do it in 6 months, possibly 8 months. But those are the top categories in YouTube. Comedy's big, gaming's big, makeup's big, and I think that's it. Those are the biggest ones. Cooking's not a big category. Ironically, the cooking category, there's not even a category on YouTube for cookers. We're a part of the how-to. We're in the how-to category. We're with the makeup ladies. That's where we're stuck. I've complained about it to YouTube for years. I just stopped complaining. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what category you're under. Entertainment, news, politics. It doesn't matter. So anyway, we will be talking about some exciting things. What are the best type of videos to do? Which get the most views? Why you should do this? Why you shouldn't do this? I'll give you warnings. I'll give you all that stuff. It's going to be exciting. So it's a brand new series we're starting it today. And then this is the first video. This is how to make money on YouTube intro. So we're just kind of introducing you to YouTube. You got to be serious. You got to be dedicated. I promise you. You have to treat it like it's a living beast. I always call it feeding the beast. You got to be prepared to feed the beast. YouTube is the beast. You got to keep feeding it regularly, and it will grow just like a child. All right. I love you guys, and I will see you on the next how to make money on YouTube video, and we'll give you more good information. Take care.